what are your thoughts on where you're headed, the teams in the regional, and so forth?
Well, it's like I told the kids on the bus last night, you know, it was such a fun week, and it was a tough day yesterday. We just came up a little short, but as everybody's a little bit down, you know, reminding those guys that today about 230 schools would not hear their name called. And to be one of the 64 is an honor and a privilege, and we don't ever want to take this for granted. We've been fortunate to host regionals, but you're not going to be able to host every year. Programs like LSU and others, you know, at times you got to go on the road. So it's a great opportunity and a challenge for us. We've played Texas Tech, so we know how good their program is, and we got to see them firsthand. Two tough games. But you realize everybody at this point is really good, and so our focus has to be on Kent State. They're from our part of the country. They've played in Omaha. They've played in our regional. We know a lot about them, you know. So our main focus is going to be on a really good Kent State team, and then we'll see who else we play in that region.
It's a different feeling going into this, having to travel and not being somebody that's looked at as a national seed.
Yeah, it's each year has its own character to it, and you know, this is who we are this year. So a little bit under the radar, and maybe a little bit of the underdog, and maybe a little bit of the chip on your shoulder. And my one positive of yesterday, or probably a couple positives, but maybe we'll have enough of an edge about us that we've lost in conference tournaments before, and we've been able to bounce back and play really good in the postseason. So something I thought of yesterday is, well, we weren't celebrating last night in the airport. It was a tough loss, and hopefully that'll keep an edge to us where we can have a really good week of practice and get back to the details and the fundamentals and get ready to play good baseball this weekend.
In the week of the ACC tournament, you guys really strung together some great games. It looks like you're playing your best baseball right now. Do you agree?
Yeah, we're saying it's tournament baseball, and we feel like we've been playing tournament baseball for the last month. If you notice, it's probably the earliest the guys ever dyed their hair and got into postseason mode, and we needed to. We needed to play well down the stretch, and we did. So for a month straight, we feel like we've been playing tournament baseball. We had a great week at the conference tournament, and like I told the guys in the outfield after the game, hopefully that prepared us. Knowing what we need to do to play good in an NCAA regional.
What does it say about this group that they were able to dial in that kind of, I guess, far out this year?
There's a lot of expectations playing in this program, and the bar is still set very high for this group. So I give them a lot of credit, because I Dare You was the theme at the beginning of the year, and I challenged and pushed these guys, and like I told them on the bus last night, I believe at the beginning of the season this group could win a national championship. 31 games into it, I brought out some records and talked about the history of the last three teams that have won a national championship, and then I told them on the bus last night, I feel as strongly about this group as I ever have. So they need to believe in themselves. They need to continue to play for each other and stick together, and just keep doing what they're doing. This is a fun time of the year, so we just want to have a good week of practice and get ready to play good NCAA baseball this weekend.
Dan, you have the 7 o'clock game, but the high, I think, is projected as 108 on Friday. How do you manage that a little different?
We always talk about hydrating at this time of the year. I don't care if you're playing in Louisville or Omaha or wherever. You got to hydrate. But we kind of have a little saying in our program. I'll talk about the temperature today, and I'm assuming the response from the team will be good. That's just the way we look at everything. If it's 50 degrees, good. It's going to be 105, good. That's the way we'll approach it.
The meaning behind I Dare You, the meaning behind that, I dare you to what?
Keep the standard, keep it going. Academically, we just finished our 14th straight semester with a team GPA of a 3.0, 7 years running. Obviously, all the success in the regular season, the postseason, the draft picks, the community service, everything that we've been doing. I didn't want this group to buy into excuses, lost a lot to the draft, maybe a little too young, maybe a little too inexperienced. I thought it was my job to let these kids know I believe in them. Most important, get them to believe in themselves. So that theme Plus, it was a really good song I heard last summer. So I thought, man, that's a good highlight video song, and I like the song, and we put it to a highlight video, and that became the first theme of the year.
Dan, do you guys already have an idea of when you might head down to Lubbock?
Yeah, typically, we try to leave on a Wednesday, 2 days before. Thursday's the NCAA practice day, where you get to go on their field and practice and then play Friday. So I'm thinking Wednesday, but we'll finalize those details here. Appreciate everybody coming. On Memorial Day, and I know you got hot dogs and burgers and pools to get to. So I don't want to make you feel bad. I'm gonna go back to work. You guys could enjoy the rest of the day. But hey, I wouldn't want to be standing anywhere else right now. I'm thankful and appreciative that we're here. One of the 64 teams. We get to keep playing.
Do you plan to dye hair blonde with the rest of the team this postseason?
That's always one of those deal. I always have to make a deal with the guys, and we usually got to win a few more games. I can't just jump right out and be as bold as those guys. I like to give them something to shoot for. So if they want to see me dye my hair, let's win a few games first.
Everybody good?
Thanks, Dan.